I heard e-girls are trying to go by I-ladies now. That's really funny. I don't know why that one's so good, but that's really good. I-ladies, nuts. Ew!
They're also going to give you $1,000 redues to go buy some more keys or health and do some more exploring.
I love it. I am quicker. This is great. Let's pick up a few more keys here. Tell me some gossip, old man. Give up now, you fool. It's madness. You'll never destroy the evil Malkill. Well, that seemed hardly worth the money.
Yeah, it never is.
I just figured I'm so rich, I might as well.
Might as well.
I don't remember where the person was who didn't like my outfit.
The general area you're going to want to go is the underworld next. So you're going to want to find a way to kind of go down.
Were you in here? He's sleeping.
Now he's sleeping. Let's go. Welcome to the underworld.
Hey,
so right now you are trying to find right now you are trying to find the bronze wizard statue, which will give you access to the Wizard's Guild, which you have just found.
I have just found it.
So you just got to get the statue.
I want to become a wizard, but I can't. So I'll come back later.
Yet.
No, not
now
yet.
You're getting into the flow of things. You're picking this up here, and I think your early keys might do well to lock in some points to help you get ahead.
I definitely found a lot in the town in terms of the amount of keys I dug through.
Found it! Bronze wizard statue. That is your third statue. So
if I beat that challenge, that's a lot of points. So
it is. Once again, it's going to be a platforming challenge. This time, it's going to be a vertical climb. It is not an auto scroller, though. Just to give you a heads up on what you're in for.
All right, let's give it a go. But I got to go in my night outfit.
My general tips for people is to take this slow so you can see the routes of everything.
Fast and reckless. Gotcha.
Yeah, there you go. That's usually how it goes. You're also a little musically inclined. Actually, this ties in with our next chat question. Sly wants to know, I know you love rap. If you were to rap with any rapper, who would it be?
If I were to rap with any rapper, oh man, that's tough. That's tough. I think one of the most fun ones to choose could be someone like Wale. He's a favorite of mine. I love Lupe Fiasco. Who else? Sick. What a save.
Good save. Yeah. Good save.
I'm trying to think of who would kind of complement my style the best in terms of we could do some cool stuff together. But honestly, I'm a very casual, I don't have a real discography I've made a couple of little dorky video game raps, so.
That was one I didn't have time to get. I didn't have time to get clips of those, but you did get to do a great collab with Harry Mack too, right?
I did, yeah. That's one of the coolest, streaming, one of the coolest pieces of content I've been lucky enough to put out. I'm really glad that he was down for that, because he just posted on Twitter. He's like, what streamers want to collab or what gamers? And I was like, yo,
check me out.
Me. It's 170 for a single food?
It is so expensive for food.
Wow, that's ridiculous. I'm just going to buy as many keys as I can and live my best life then. There's one thing I've learned about being a god gamer. It's you got to believe in yourself.
Oh, no!
You got to believe.
You just gotta believe. You gotta believe, believers.
Got another extra life. We're fine. We're fine.
Not only rap, though, we were talking about that a minute ago, but you're pretty musically inclined, too. You like to write a lot of fun little jingles, whether it's for your alerts or just for the games that you're playing. You seem to have a lot of fun with that. Where does that stem from?
I just love music. I just listen to music all the time. It if I'm doing anything in my free time and there's not music playing, and I could have music playing, I turn on the speakers. I listen to a lot of video game music, a lot of the stuff that just a lot of the stuff that I love from my childhood or that I think is really good. I'll try and dig in and find new video game music, even from games that I haven't played, kind of thing.
Right.
I just love it, and I feel like I have some bit of an ear for what is good, what sounds good, and just goofy and fun to make up these little jingles. So it's just kind of something that I thought matched well with my content, really.
That's awesome. I've got a little clip to show of that, but I was going to let you finish that run, which it looks like you just did. So here we go. Let's take a look at one of those jingles here, chat.
I am Professor Oak. He is Professor Oak. And I am here to say, and he is here to say.
It's a classic.
Yeah, this is a stream favorite for sure.
I mean, you turned it into an alert, right?
I did, yeah. It was good enough to turn into an alert. A lot of my alerts, I just took a video game song and added some silly lyrics to it.
But definitely not for all of them, because you have, what, 54 different alerts now for when people sub?
56, 56, I think?
How do you come up with them each month? Like, that's crazy.
I struggle. At this point, I struggle. Yeah.
It's like the Simpsons writing on the board, right? At some point, you just start running out of ideas.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It was pretty... For the first little bit, you know, it wasn't too hard. Just like, I got a silly idea. Let's do it. Let's have fun. Now I'm like, I get stuck in brain gridlock trying to think of the next thing and trying to figure out how to make it and make it fit into 8 seconds. And it's it's a fun thing that we've done for a long time. But I will say that I think it's not something that is a forever thing at this point either.
Yeah, I mean, at some point you're just going to run out of things that would be a good idea for a good alert that aren't just copying other people or copying yourself even.
Yeah, and I think I'm not going to take that jump. I think the nature of them also just takes... Nice. I think the nature of them just takes...
Oh no.
That's fine. I think the nature of... It pushed me!
Oh no!
Come on. Where?
Oh, the heartbreak!
It pushed me
The heartbreak!
I declare shenanigans!
Oh, no!
I've seen it with a lot of other streamer friends of mine too, but like sometimes once you get to a certain amount of subscribers per stream, you know, once you have like more people coming in and everything, a long alert that might have been appropriate when you get, you know, 1, 2, even 5 subscribers a stream, something that lasts a long time. If you're getting 20, 30, 50 a stream, which, you know, let's hope, you know, let's dream.
Yeah.
It's too intrusive. 8 seconds of an alert that audio takes over, especially depending on what you're doing in the stream. Like if you're in a moment that is incredibly, you know, emotionally tense, if you're playing through like something like The Last of Us and all of a sudden it's like, thanks for giving me money. It kills the mood.
It kills
the mood,
for sure.
And it's something as you grow, as you get bigger as a streamer, I think you kind of learn is like in those early days, it really pays off to really do things that make the individual feel special. Each individual user feels special. And I think as you grow, you kind of try to find ways to make everyone feel entertained at the same time while also trying to maintain some of that, like make the individual feel special and feel appreciated and you know, feel involved kind of thing. Oh, I live.
That was a good save. And you've got such a great community that helps to keep engaged and keep involved.
Man, they're the best. They're actually the best.
Poppin'. Like it's such an awesome community and one that I'm thankful to be a part of too. That I get to hang out with you guys every day, right? Like it's great. Jump!
Can I jump through the ground?
Yeah, jump through the ground there.
I did not think that was going to be allowed. That's why I haven't been doing it.
Oh no.
Okay, this is fine. We didn't die, so that's good. All right. Okay. All right.
And it's funny you talk about intrusive alerts and stuff when you get a bunch, because we've got a pretty tight-knit community over here as well. But we have like a lot of sound commands that people have their own little sound bites that get to play on commands, and it gets spammed all the time. And that's all the stream becomes.
They can be very fun. They can be very fun.
But when
I even had that too when I was like, you know, starting out in my stream for sure.
But you definitely reach a point and where you grow as either a streamer or as a community where it just becomes not feasible because the stream focus starts becoming about that rather than
exactly
the stream, you know?
Yeah, the stream focus becomes about. It's not even the stream focus at that point. It's it's if you have an audience of let's just say 100 people, and there is an interaction or a thing that happens in the stream that happens, it should be entertaining to the largest amount of people as possible. It should be something that everybody who's watching enjoys, finds entertaining.
There you go.
Shoot a fireball. Do it.
So this dude, you can hit him without getting hit. That's the nice part about this one. So it looks like you're going to get this guild knocked out, which is perfect because you've got 4 minutes left, my friend.
Oh, man, that was perfect timing.
That was great. So the next general area would be super high up. You now have a way to get past that beehive. That's what I'll tell you here.
Oh, I can probably shoot wizard magic now.
That might be it. And you also got another $1,000. So you could buy some keys, you could buy some food.
I could spend all my money on food, yeah.
Yeah, that seems like a great idea.
I still got 7 keys. I got 4 minutes, 3 minutes probably now. I'm going to run to the top of town to that beehive as quickly as I can and try and get at least like some money or a statue. Who knows?
Yeah. We've been talking about chat for a few minutes here, but the one thing chat does really well is they get you with the wordplay, don't they? They really kind of stick it to you and get you to say some great stuff. I've got a little quick clip here.
I remember it was in a stream, man. The first time I ever saw one of those Ligma memes, someone was like, "Hey man, I heard you're going to SawCon after GDQ." And I said it. I said, "What? What's SawCon?" SawCon these nuts!
A few moments later.
Did I see what Tay Steez said about me on Twitter? Who the fuck is Tay Steez? Oh, no! How? I literally, god damn it, no! I heard e-girls are trying to go by I-ladies now. That's really funny. I don't know why that one's so good, but that's really good. I-ladies, nuts. Okay, I've made it. I'm on the next area. How much time are we running on here?
1 minute and 15 seconds. You might want to switch back to the thief. Move around a little quicker and better.
That's fair. Oh, maybe there's a higher up door.
Oh, there's money.
Get some money. Extra points. Some extra food.
More food.
Yeah, I get a little bit of points here at the end.
And that is your time, XWater.
All right.
That is your time.
There was a 100 bag right there.
So what'd you think of the game after playing it a little bit?
A little rough to get into, but like once things were moving, very fun. I think, very clearly old game, all that stuff.
Sure,
the boss
1991.
Fight with the boss fight in the Thieves' Den was a little frustrating. I am curious, what is the tech there? What is the strategy?
Speedrunners just go in and get as many hits as they can and take the hits back. What
about normal folks like you and me right here?
You do the crouch stab, so you start by crouching and then you inch in a pixel at a time until you hit him, and you can usually get 5 or 6 hits in before he'll knock you back out. I hope you enjoyed playing it nonetheless. Like I said, it was one of my favorite games from childhood, but I mean, we're not here for your enjoyment. We're here to see how high up you can climb on the bragging board, Mr. God Gamer XWater.
Let's see if I live up to the title. I don't know. I feel like losing the lives is probably what's going to do it to me there.
Let's bring up the bragging board. 4,500. That's the number to beat if you want to take one of the top 3 spots.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I don't think I can't think of how I could have scored that well, but the $1,200 at the end are a decent ad. The amount of keys, works out pretty okay. I had a few trophies, a few guilds, but I feel like I can crack top half, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to compete with DGR for first here.
So, first of all, I did track that you collected 16 keys throughout this, which is a not insignificant amount of keys.
A lot of keys.
That especially at 90 keys a pop, that's going to get you 1,440 points just to start off in keys.
Okay, all right.
You of course came back in with $1,205 dues at the end of it, which is exactly that's bringing you up pretty good. You got 3 statues at 250 points each. That's going to get you 750 points, and you did manage to clear 2 guilds, which is going to net you another 1,000. So all that's left is
not too bad.
You didn't have any extra lives this time, but that's okay.
Yeah.
You did have 11 ticks of health.
An extra 110 points there.
Exactly, and it's all those little bits that kind of help add everything up here. So I have you at 4,505 points.
4,505.
That will slap you into a solid 4th place, my friend. You
All right,
managed to
halfway
crack
up
the
the
top
roster.
half. That was a strong showing.
Yeah, you know what? I lost a lot of time in the early game due to my own explorer nature. You know, I just couldn't stick to those first 2 floors, but that was a fun game. I had a good time, and those platforming challenges a little bit spicy.
They'll make you a little
But it was
salty
good.
sometimes.
Yeah. I was distracted by good conversation. That's what we'll leave it at.
That's why I'm here. And actually, I do have
Sure.
a couple of quick chat questions we'll take care of. Notorious wants to know, if you weren't streaming, what would your dream job be?
Dream job if I wasn't streaming. Probably still something entertainment related, I think. I don't know if YouTubing exclusively counts there, but I might do that. I might choose that.
Switch over to YouTube gaming.
I also feel like I don't know if it's my dream job, but I feel like I would fit well into a sales position. I'm good at talking to strangers. I'm good at being cordial and friendly with new people. So I think that's a place. And I got a computer science degree I could always fall back on if I ever decided to. So
Worst case, you just be a keyboard monkey, right?
Exactly. Yeah. But this is the dream job. So I mean,
you're living
hard
it.
to choose another one, right? Who really keeps track of their second dream job?
Yeah, it's always the top dream. You shoot for the moon. If you miss, you'll aim amongst the stars, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, if you could only keep one of your alerts, what do you keep? You can't eat cats. Kevin wants to know.
I think my 40-month alert is my best one. If we're talking specific resub alerts, I've got alerts for bits, I've got like hundreds almost set up. But what we did a tournament, we did a chat voted tournament, and this wasn't chat's favorite, but I think it's my best one.
Chat, you've ruined everything.
The 40-month and the 50-month, I think it's between those two. The 40-month is when I get slapped in the face with a bag of milk so hard that the bag of milk explodes, which is just comedy genius, slapstick at its finest.
It's a beautiful one.
Yeah, the 50-month is I wrote a jingle, as we talked about earlier.
Yeah.
That it goes a little something like this. It's first you give a blow, then you put it in. Oh baby, thanks for subbing again. And it's me blowing into an N64 cartridge and putting it in the console. And as it goes into the console, the face on the N64, it's like a superimposed version of my face that's making like a little bit of a, very nice.
Fantastic. One more chat question. How has streaming impacted your life off stream?
That's interesting. I think if I'm being 100% honest, more negatively than positively. This is a really hard path to do well in. And if the Twitch leaks showed anyone everything, even if you're doing well, you're still not like rolling in cash or anything, right? It takes a lot of time, effort, energy to get, to a position where to get to the position I'm at, to get to where I'm at, it's taken a lot of effort, a lot of time. And over the years, while I was streaming and working, I missed so many like just nights with friends kind of things. I definitely through the years, like, let some of the relationships I have in my out of stream life kind of fall a bit to the wayside. Even just like after that too, like while I was just full-time streaming partnered, it's so easy to just like get lost in the stream and to get lost in the numbers and to kind of get lost in Twitch that you kind of neglect your out of stream life. And it even sometimes like spills into the way you interact with people off your stream, because you do interact a little bit differently in person with friends than you do on stream with viewers. And like, not that I dislike my viewers, but like there's a difference between like my close friends that I spend my free time with and the people who hang out in my stream, right? Like there's definitely a difference there. And you know, you're always turning your personality up and on and in this funny way when you're streaming. And when you're with your friends, you want to be the most genuine, regular version of yourself. And those lines between XWater and Mickey sometimes blur together a little bit in ways that I'm not the most stoked about, right? So
Sure.
I think it has some negatives, but it also has so many positives that come with it too. But I'm at a point in my stream career where, you know, like I've learned to manage my stream in a lot better of a way. I'm streaming a lot less than the old 6 days a week amount. You know, I'm not doing a 50-60 hour work week anymore. I've kind of prioritized, you know, getting back into a nice, healthier, regular life at this point. And I think the balance is important. It's really hard to get to that point, but I think it's important.
Yeah, I remember when you said you were going to start taking weekends, and it was like, it's probably the best decision you've ever made in your streaming career, was just to take a couple of days off for yourself to be genuine with your friends, to take care of your real life stuff and relationships. So, you know, good on you for taking that step.
Yeah, man. One day off is like, that's enough to get your chores done, and that's it. Then you're right back to stream. Something I learned last year, man, your life has to be full. You have to have it full, and however you want to fill it, that's your choice, but it needs to be full. Whether you want to fill it with a hobby, with spending time with people, with working on things, as long as you're doing something, as long as you're using that time and not just like sitting around and doing nothing and, you know, just kind of putzing around and just letting yourself be stuck in your head. It's always great to be moving around and working on stuff or spending time with people, being in the moment, that kind of thing, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. And that's not to say that, you know, wasted time is time wasted, because that's just your downtime, you know? But
yeah,
that's working towards making yourself better. So it's just figuring out the things that you need to do, whether it's for yourself or whether it's getting stuff done and taking care of it.
Exactly. Yeah.
In all of your time streaming, I know something that plagues us all is technical issues that come up once in a while. I've got one more thing to ask you, and that is, what the heck happened at this stream start? We've got a clip coming up. We've got a clip coming up here.
Okay.
Sorry. Yeah, what happened here at one of your stream starts?
Let's see. Yeah. That's not. That's a great question. That's a really good question.
You know, I couldn't leave it unasked. I had to ask it.
Yeah, I mean, all right. Well, I guess anyone who it's not just that's not a nobody. That's not just some random kind of chubby tween boy. Okay, that is the Gibby from iCarly. And on my stream, we did a little stint of iCarly playthroughs on the Nintendo DS,
which was incredible.
Why
by
did we
the
do
way,
them? Who knows? Really, I don't even know how it happened. Someone pitched it. I lost a deal. We had to play it as punishment. And we added the background as a fun, like, yeah, this is gonna be fun. And then, yeah, the next stream, I go live a lot of days without really making sure things are in place, because not much changes from the day to day. So
sure,
I didn't make sure that the scene was normal. And after the intro, I click the button and it's like, hey, I'm Gibby over here.
Just front and center.
Playing the belly drums or some shit, yeah.
That iCarly playthrough, that's up on YouTube, right?
That is. It's on my YouTube. It's a great video. It's a real fun one.
You've put a lot of your playthroughs up on there. What's some other content that they can find if they go check it out?
There is just an absolute hodgepodge over there, man. We've got a lot of Mario content, whether it be Mario Maker, Mario Maker 2, Mario ROM hacks, Mario 64 ROM hacks, Mario Odyssey, Sunshine ROM, all that kind of stuff. But there's also the fun one-offs. There's like the playthrough of Superliminal. There's all sorts of like fun, cool. You know, iCarly. We did a part-time UFO video. That one was really fun. I've got some Pokemon challenges on there. I've got my YouTube claim to fame, the most viral I've ever been on YouTube, Deal or No Deal and Animal Crossing. Those were great videos.
Incredible.
Yeah. And other than that, I think that's probably most of the notable stuff. But the homepage is organized in a way where it's all easy to find if you're interested in checking any of it out. I've got a VODs channel as well where I just dump some playthroughs straight from the stream with no editing. So if they're ever, just looking to fill some background space with a playthrough of their favorite game, so it's a good place to look. Now, I'm going to flip it on you for a second, too, because if I'm the boss fight here, which is hilarious to me because DGR Dave is in here, I feel like if anyone's going to be the boss fight...
Well, it turns out he was.
I know, right? Yeah. He's claiming the title for the next season. No, but this is a really cool idea. This is a lot of fun to be on. It was an absolute pleasure. I wanted to ask what your next plans are, if you have any, if you want to share them.
I don't have plans, and it's something I'm struggling with right now. Is like I had this really good idea. I've put this is the only stream I've been doing each week for the last 8 weeks because I've just been so busy with life and work right now. So everything has been focused on stream request, on trying to put these interviews together and making sure everybody has a good time. And now I'm exactly in that boat. Like, what am I gonna do next? Do I start planning it for a second season? But then what am I gonna do? Because that's months down the line. Do I go back to Mario Maker? Probably not. But
I feel that. I know what you're talking about, man. Yeah. I've been there.
It's so easy to get burnt out on it, right? So
it is. It's so easy to get burnt out when you're playing the same game every day. And it's weird because games are supposed to be fun. And once games become not fun, you're like, what am I doing?
Yeah, exactly. Like, why am I bothering if I'm not having a good time? I might start playing a little bit more Mario Party again because I still haven't played Mario Party Superstars.
Oh my... We're gonna get around together soon. I'd love to get a run back, get DGR and Sly in there as well. That'd be fun because there has not been a game of Superstars that hasn't been incredibly exciting. I don't know what they did. They found a way to I'm convinced it's not RNG for those dice rolls. They slide it to be in favor of the more chaotic options, and I'm here for it. It's always a good time. The game is always hilarious. Yeah, there has not been a single boring game of Mario Party that I've played. Everyone has had me howling with laughter.
Amazing. Well, Mickey, I don't want to take any more of your time. I know you got lots of stuff on the go today. Once again, a big thank you for being on the show. Chad, big round of applause for an absolutely wonderful guest this week, XWater, aka Mickey. Thank you so much, man. It was great to have you on here. It was a real treat.
Thanks, man. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. And if you're doing season 2, I'd be happy to come back and try and knock DGR off
off that leaderboard there.
Yeah.
Fantastic, man. Well, amazing. Thank you again. I will let you go today. And let's chat soon, buddy.
Sounds good. All right. Cheers, man. Thanks so much. And make sure you follow SilverLink, everybody.
Thank you. Have a great one.
Peace.
That was episode 8. That was our last guest on. That was our boss fight. And he played really well. It wasn't first place, but that's okay. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you want to see any of the VODs, they are on my Twitch page. I really enjoyed doing this. I wasn't sure how it was going to turn out. Here we are, 8 episodes later, 8 weeks later. And I'm pretty proud of this. And I can't thank my guests enough for agreeing to be on the show. We had so many great people, and I am forever thankful to have made some new friends, to have gotten closer to some older streamer friends, and to have gotten to share a little bit of my childhood with some of these great people. So to all of you who watched, I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for being here for what ended up being an incredible series. One of the coolest things I've done as a streamer so far. To all of my guests, thank you for being wonderful. Thank you for being entertaining. Thank you for bringing engaging conversation and, just being wonderful to be around and for being on the show. Just a great set of people, and I couldn't have asked for more.